let's do it again.
Yeah.
Everybody, 3, 2, 1. Hi, we are Team One from the CoolerMaster Internship. I am Noah,
I'm Yuju.
James.
I'm Jasper.
and we are going to go through some aspects of our CoolerMaster experience thus far. Uh, First of all, we were given a product to make an advertisement on. That is a sole purpose, not sole purpose, one of the purposes of our internship. We were given, like Yuju just showed us, the CoolerMaster MM311, a very intriguing mouse. And we are just going to go through some of the most interesting and notable things about it that we noticed through our testing. I'll go first with my brief thoughts. I like the shape a lot. It's the ambidextrous shape that isn't used quite often. Um, and it's surprisingly lightweight for a mouse of its price caliber. However, the sensor only reaches up to 10,000 DPI and has a very high liftoff distance that is not adjustable. I wish that could be fixed. Other than that, it's a perfect and great mouse. What do you think, Yuju?
I tested out this mouse just yesterday, and I really like how you can adjust the mouse speed with this button on the top. And then there's also a light to show which setting you're on, and that's probably my favorite part because you can adjust between different speeds. What about you, Jasper?
So I personally think that it's like Noah said, it's very light, and despite that, it's not it's a wireless mouse with a built-in battery. It's still very light, but I still think like a USB-C like customized like an option would be good. And I do think that despite it only goes up to 10,000 DPI, it doesn't really have an impact on the tracking performance, and it is a very precise mouse. Yeah.
Put some respect on the tracking. Thank you, Jasper and Yuju. How about you, James?
Um, I think overall it's a great mouse. Not the best mouse I used, but definitely one of the best in the price range of 1000 NT. I think the thing I like most about is its texture. It's very smoothly built, and the the shape is perfectly fitting my hands. The side button is I can click it when I want. Like it's I think the position of its side button is better position than the G703 I'm currently using, which
Oh, yeah.
yeah, some of the best feature I think that mouse has to offer me. Yeah.
Awesome, dude. I used to use a G703 too. And I have to say, wireless mouse versus wireless mouse, that's a pretty good contender not only were we given this product and meant to make an advertisement about it, we were also given the great opportunity to interview the engineer and project manager. So of the two, Jasper, which one did you find you enjoyed more and why? And give us some insight. Your favorite.
I personally like the engineer more because that's just the field I'm leaning more towards. And I came here and I wanted to learn about the more technical aspects behind the products of CoolerMaster. Yeah. What about you guys?
Awesome.
For me, I lent more towards the engineering interview, but I also resonated well with the product manager interview, especially asking about the follow up questions for how CoreMaster crowdsources. It was really one of the most intriguing questions and most valuable insights for me. And it was also great to understand the engineering behind the mouse and other CoolerMaster technologies. What about you, James?
I originally thought that the engineering part I'll favor the engineering part more, but in fact, I think I like the product managing part more because some interesting insight that they offered to me, like for example, how the CoolerMaster prioritizes how to make their product look like it's CoolerMaster, like to make it stand out to the public that this product is made by the CoolerMaster, which I think is very interesting to prioritize such aspect to make the product stands out to make.
Great. James,
All right. I
keep on
guess
going.
bye, James. I guess James disconnected. Okay,
No,
let's continue.
I think great point, guys. I think that those are great points. I personally have to disagree with James. I thought, like, personally, I like the project managing part, and I thought he gave a great interview. But there was one thing that the engineer guy said that really stuck with me, and that was when he said, "Fall in love with your problems so they leave you." And that was a straight up
Oh.
bar. That is not only an engineering philosophy, a problem solving
Mm-hmm.
philosophy, that is a life philosophy,
Yeah.
and one that I will definitely carry away from this internship. As James is reconnecting, let us move on to our final part.
Yes.
Um, where are we at in the product, or yeah, our product, the advertisement making journey, and what do we think of the internship so far, and where do we see ourselves going with this? Take the wheel, Yuju.
Okay, so far I think CoolerMaster has been quite life changing, and I really understand like this engineering path, and it's really like it's really paved the path for me for what I want to do in the future, and understanding like the engineering and the work that comes behind technology is really resonating with me. And so far, we have reviewed the product, which is the mouse, of course. And currently, we are working on integrate, or I'm currently working on integrating AI into our video, while the others are creating the storyboard. And then we're quite excited to get our final product ready and present it to the Cooler Master team.
Awesome, Yuju. Nice. I would like to hear from James now.
All right. So CoolerMaster internship has been like quite a interesting journey for me because being able to interact with the professionals in the industry and having to know more about the industry from their perspective, and most importantly, we got those cool mouse is um, I would say it's a very valuable lesson um, in my whole life in education. Now, the the advertising part. I'm currently working on the editing, video editing, and I already had some clip that is available for me to do some um, early stages of post editing. So I think the advertising will be quite ready. Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Back,
Interesting.
James. Jasper, what do you think?
So yeah, similar to what Yuju and James said, the most valuable thing that I've gained is just insight and pretty much hands-on experience on how professionals work, and in the end, that's what internships are all about. So yeah, and I like to just thank the Cooler Master team. They have been nothing but welcoming to us despite our clashing schedules. Yeah, so this has just been a net positive experience for me overall.
Awesome, yes. Thank you, Jasper, for addressing the fact that the Cooler Master team has been incredible. I personally thoroughly enjoy my Cooler Master experience thus far because I love hearing people talk when they know a lot about what they're talking about. And that is indeed what the Cooler Master people are. They have years and years of experience and expertise and are always feeding us new, great, juicy information that is incredibly dense and useful. My current place within this Cooler Master internship journey, as the journey is about to end, um, I am in the. I mean, I storyboarded as a film geek myself. I love storyboarding. That's what I do, and I'm very excited to bring this advertisement into fruition, make it something polished, professional, but also non-robotic and entertaining. So yeah, I think we've all had a lot of fun and a lot of learning, and it's been a great journey thus far. And we're looking forward to finally, bring that last part together.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, so I guess that's been our reflection. Thank you, Cooler Master team, for all the support.
Yeah. Thank
Thank
you.
you
Thank
guys.
you.